UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon has released a video message in which he congratulates new Pope Francis I and looks forward to deepening cooperation with the new Catholic leader.
I offer my heartfelt congratulations to Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has taken the name Pope Francis on his assumption of the papacy, and to all Catholics across the world on this momentous occasion. I look forward to continuing cooperation between the United Nations and the Holy See under the wise leadership of His Holiness Pope Francis.
Christians across the world have been celebrating the naming of the 266th Pope, who made history by becoming the first ever Latin American pontiff and the first non-European to lead the Roman Catholic Church in over a millennium. In his native country of Argentina, people gathered in the main cathedral in Buenos Aires to share and cheer the good news in the place where the new pontiff was once Archbishop.
Certainly, it's incredibly exciting for both the heart and the mind. In the first place, beyond whether or not it's Bergoglio, it's the presence of a Pope in the Church that is truly the Vicar of Christ, the successor of Peter. But how great it is to know that it's him with us, someone so good and who reflects the figure of the Father and the figure of the Pastor.
Meanwhile, in Mexico City, worshippers gathered outside the main cathedral as bells were rung to signal the dawning of a new era, which many hope will see an improvement for Latin America's most vulnerable.
I am celebrating with the Christian community because there is a Latin American Pope who represents the interests of all Latin America. He represents the interests of the times and can convey his message with the same faith as all the previous popes. I hope he will also be a spokesman as an Argentine toward the rest of the world and Latin America.
Bells have also been ringing out in other parts of the globe in honor of the new Pope. In West Bank's Bethlehem, one of the most biblically significant locations in the world, ecclesiastical officials said they were overjoyed for the Church and for Argentina.
Our message is a message of congratulations for him, also for the Argentinian people who gave us a Pope. Generally, when we speak about Argentina, we speak about football and Maradona, but this time we speak about Francis I. So I am sure that Argentinian people will not sleep this night, not because of victory in football, but because they have a Pope among them for all the world. This is good news for them, for us also.
But for many Christians across the world, it was the choice of the papal name Francis that appeared to hold the most hope for the future and for a fresh start following a string of scandals that dogged the Church in recent years.
I think they made a wise choice. I think he made a wise choice of a name. He chose the name of the saint who appears on the scene as one set out to rebuild the Church, and I think that's something that we need.
Expectations are high for Pope Francis I, and many are hoping that when he is officially installed in the Vatican next Tuesday, it will mark the beginning of a new era for the world's over 1 billion Catholic believers.